The idea comes from my personal experience. I had several experiences in buying clothes online where I selected the wrong size of the item. So I started to search if there were efficient remedies to this problem, and I didn't find something that was practical to use. I also discovered that 30% of products bought online were returned, and a good amount of these returns was due to wrong size items. Furthermore, shoppers are concerned with return policies, and almost half of retailers don't offer free returns. The idea I came up with and I first presented in the class was a platform designed to help customers find their accurate clothing size when shopping online. The customer had to input their gender, the brand they wanted to buy, the size, and the brand they already own, and the software computed the size of the item they wanted.
The feedback that me and Luigi gave to Giuseppe was mainly to focus on shoes instead of doing both clothing and shoes. And secondly, to define a way to make money to be profitable, otherwise it will be very difficult to convince someone to finance him. So altogether, we decided to slightly modify the original idea and focus on shoes. We decided to keep the 4-step functionality. We also designed our first revenue models draft. We wanted to offer for free the first 15,000 downloads and then charge 99 cents to download the app. Lastly, we decided that a good way to make profit was selling ads to fashion businesses.
We received two types of feedback. The first one on the product. Experts suggested that we add an initial layer to the app that guides customers through the purchase decision process, asking questions regarding materials and style of shoes, and based on the responses, offer suggestions on shoe models and size to purchase. This shifted the product to a different stage of the purchase process, so we decided not to follow this suggestion. The second advice was to add reviews and ratings in order to create a community and gather interesting data to sell to fashion firms. This suggestion was valuable, and we decided to adopt it. Finally, they suggested that we offer with the premium version of the product a customized service to the user. This feature was not in line with our philosophy of ease of use platform. The second type of feedback was on the revenue model. Two suggestions were made. Sell the product also to retailers and don't charge $0.99 to download the app, but instead make a premium version with no ads. We followed the second one. After the pitch, we started with market research implementing two techniques. The first one was a survey. We decided to perform our interviews in the Amazon store at USC Village and at the packaging center at De Lorenzo. With interviews, we were trying to understand whether customers had issues finding the right size of their shoes and if they would download an app like Size It. The second technique was an experiment. We showed to a group of 14 people, 7 of whom being male and 7 female, 2 sheets of paper with some pair of shoes, and asked them to select their size. After some time, we asked them if they were experiencing difficulties in selecting the shoe size. In this way, we were understanding if the problem was only ours or a more diffuse one. After completing the research, our discoveries were that the majority of customers were buying in shops because they didn't have the possibility to try the product and identify the right size online. We also discovered that around 70% of interviewers was willing to download an app like Size It. The experiment gave us a very interesting feedback. Everybody experienced some stress and difficulty in selecting the size of their shoes, and more than 50% didn't know the size of at least 2 of the 4 shoes we showed them. The final product is focused on shoes. We adopted a freemium business model. The software, after computing the size of the shoe, is going to pop a link that directs consumers to the online retailers. Consumers also have the possibility to share their experience and give us feedback on the software functionality. The free version will have a limited number of uses of 5 per month and ads, but users for only $0.99 can upgrade to the premium version to eliminate ads and get unlimited use.